The first time it happened, I thought it was a dream. I woke up with dirt under my nails, sweat soaking through my clothes, and the faint coppery smell of blood in the air. I stumbled to the bathroom, washed my hands until the water ran clean, and convinced myself it was just a vivid nightmare. Maybe sleepwalking, maybe stress, maybe both. That was 2 weeks ago. Now it happens every night. Each evening I go to sleep wondering if this will be the night I finally rest. Each morning, I wake up to the same scene. A shallow grave in the woods behind my house, a fresh mound of earth, and my own footprints leading back to my door. The worst part? I don't know who they are. No faces, no names, no memories. I've tried everything. Cameras in my bedroom, motion detectors, sleep studies, chains around my wrists. But nothing stops it. The footage is always corrupted. The chains are always unlocked in the morning. My body moves without me and it kills without conscience. At first I considered going to the police, but what would I say? Hi, I think I might be a serial killer, but only when I'm asleep. I'm not even sure if the bodies are real, except they are. I've dug up one, a man, early 40s. His skull caved in like a rotten fruit. I recognize nothing about him. No familiarity, no flicker of guilt or memory, and yet I had buried him. Tonight I won't sleep. I've downed 3 energy drinks, nailed my bedroom door shut, and I've placed mirrors everywhere. If I move, I want to see it. I want to see myself do it. But the air already feels heavy. My eyelids are pulling down like lead weights. A whisper in the dark, soft and coaxing, hums in my ears. Not words, never words. Just invitation. I'm afraid I won't be able to fight it. And I'm even more afraid of what I might bring back in the morning. I wake up to the sound of shoveling, but I didn't sleep. I swear I didn't. My body was upright in the chair, facing the mirror, wide awake. Or what I thought it was. The bedroom door is still nailed shut from the inside. The nails are still in place. But I'm not in the bedroom. I'm outside. The night is thick around me, damp and cold, and I'm holding a shovel. My arms move with practiced rhythm. Dig, toss, like they've done this 100 times before. The dirt is soft here, too soft, like it's been disturbed before. There's a shape on the ground behind me, covered in a tarp. I already know what it is, and yet I can't stop myself from turning to look. This one is different. It's a woman, young, pale. Her hair is fanned out like dark smoke against the leaves. Her eyes are closed, her expression calm, almost peaceful. She could be sleeping. She could be me. Because she looks exactly like me. Same face, same scar above the eyebrow, same chipped front tooth. I stumble back, the shovel falling from my hands. What is this? Some kind of hallucination? A message? A warning? And then her eyes open. Not wide, just a flutter, a flicker of movement. Enough to tell me she's not dead, not yet. I drop to my knees beside her, hands trembling as I reach to check her pulse. Faint, but there. I don't know whether to cry or scream or run. But the woods are too quiet now, the air too still. Then I hear it. Footsteps behind me, light, barefoot. I turn, and there I am, again, standing in the trees, watching me, smiling. Not the version of me on the ground. Another one, awake, calm, dressed in my clothes, holding a knife. My voice, but not my voice, speaks. You weren't supposed to wake up tonight. My mind fractures in that moment, splintering into jagged reflections of myself. The one with the knife steps closer, movements fluid and sure, like she's been rehearsing this for years. I want to scream at her, at me, to stop, to explain what's happening, but my mouth won't work. I'm frozen, trapped inside a body that is finally, terrifyingly awake. I needed you to see, she says. You keep trying to forget, to bury it, but forgetting doesn't change what we've done. I shake my head. We? She kneels beside the girl who looks like me, the girl who still breathes, barely, and gently brushes a leaf from her cheek. This one's different, she says. This one might wake up, just like you did. The knife flashes in her hand. No, I whisper, but it's too late. She lifts the blade, then pauses, looks at me, almost curious. You could stop this, she says. You just have to remember. All of it. And in a flash it hits me. The first body I buried, the second, the third, the faces I convinced myself I didn't recognize. I knew them all. They were me. Different versions, splinters, broken reflections left behind from something. I did, something I became. A mind fractured to protect itself from the truth. Every night wasn't a new murder. It was the same one again and again. The killing of the self, the burial of guilt. The knife drops from her hand. She's crying now, so am I. There's no one left to fight. Just echoes in the trees, and the weight of memory finally returned. I gather the girl in my arms. She's still warm. She might survive. If she does, maybe I will too.